Good evening and thanks for joining us. The Prime Minister calls it the biggest deal Canada has ever made, a multi-billion-dollar free trade agreement with Europe. The Prime Minister signed an agreement in principle on it today in Brussels. It opens the door to massive amounts of trade with the 28 countries that make up the European Union. The government says it will create 80,000 new jobs and inject $12 billion into our economy. Jacques Bourbeau is traveling with the Prime Minister and has our top story tonight.
He's been seeking trade deals around the world with little success. But today, Stephen Harper landed a big one.
It's not a perfect deal because it's a deal. But it is not just a good deal, it is an excellent deal.
This agreement is really a win-win. It's good for Canada and for the European Union. All the independent studies confirm the value added of trade for both sides.
Europe's economy has been struggling, but it's still an attractive market with 500 million consumers. And the trade deal paves the way for Canadian companies, eliminating 98% of EU tariffs on everything from forest products to fish to high-tech equipment, and opening up government procurement contracts throughout Europe. In addition, Canadian car companies will now be able to export 100,000 vehicles a year, and Canadian beef producers will see export quotas rise by 50,000 tons.
This agreement will help create good, well-paying jobs. On our side of the Atlantic, all regions and provinces stand to benefit.
But not everyone's a winner. Canadian dairy farmers are upset because more European cheese will be allowed into Canada, more than double the current amount. And drug manufacturers will get 2 more years of patent protection, keeping cheaper generic drugs off the market that much longer.
We need a chance to be able to weigh those costs against some of these benefits that Harper's been talking about.
Canadian business groups have been pushing for this deal for years. They're happy. The finish line is in sight.
I think after the recession, what it did teach everybody is that you need new customers. And so Europe, I think, is a fantastic market.
In Canada, Harper is confident he has the support of the provinces, while in Ottawa, the opposition got its first look at this trade deal.
We welcome a trade deal that is going to strengthen our trade with Europe if it's a good deal for Canadians. But here's what we need to see, the text.
This free trade deal is still a long way from taking effect. In Europe, it has to be translated into 22 languages and ratified by 28 governments, a process that could take 2 years. But Stephen Harper has his eye on another deadline. He's confident this deal will be signed before the next election. Donna?
Timing is everything. Jacques Bourbeau in Brussels tonight. Thanks.